Hi, my amazing planner friends. It's Jess from My Magical Planner, and today we're going to be planning out the week of December 9th through the 15th in my Hobonichi Cousin. I will be doing this video in collaboration with Wendy Plans. We are both on the Mandy Lynn's PR team, and so we're both using the same kit. She also plans in a Hobonichi, so it'll be really fun to see how she uses the same stickers and stuff. So we're both releasing at the same time. I'll have her linked down below, and she's amazing. I really appreciate her. I've recently met her through the PR team, and she's just a wonderful person. Travels a ton, and following along in her adventures, it's been really fun, and she loves fountain pens as much as I do, which is really fun as well. So please go check her out. We are using, of course, one of Mandy Lynn's planner kits. So this is the Merry and Bright kit. Super cute, very, vibrant colors with the teals and the pinks and everything. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. This is an older kit, so the format has changed a little bit, but it is still in the shop. So I have the entire kit. I have some extras to go with it. Also pulled out this older Letters to Apollo floral sheet. I'm not positive if this is going to work the way I want it to, but the pinks in it are similar, so I thought we'd give it a try. It does also come with this, and in addition to all of that, I have pulled out some leftover stickers that we might be pulling in to kind of fill in the spread. I'm hoping to add some silver deco, but we'll see how it goes. Before we get started, so I don't forget to tell you, I do have a PR discount code for Mandy Lynn. It is just 10. I'll have her link down below so you can go and check her out if you like what you see. Her stickers are really affordable and just really nicely designed. So with that all being said, let's get into this. All right, guys, it's voiceover Jess. I realized that this plan with me was quite long. It was almost an hour and a half, so I went ahead and speeded it up so you weren't going to be here all day, and we're just going to do a speed run through of the rest of the plan with me. I started by decorating that top corner because I wanted to make sure that even though I wanted to pull in those florals at the top, I wanted them to coordinate really well with the rest of the kit. So I felt like putting the corner down and all the decoration I wanted to do there first was going to allow me to get a good idea of whether or not this was going to work. So I did that. I just layered down the Christmas box and some of the deco at the top. I pulled in a December script up there and just kind of covered up everything that was there. Then I pulled in her Monday through Sunday scripts to make it look a little nicer. I wanted to put the floral in, and I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this at first, but decided in the end that I just wanted it above the days of the week. So I'm cutting each floral down, just cutting it in half essentially. When you're doing this, you can cut them down multiple times actually to make it fit in the space, because you just need a straight edge on one side. So you can turn the floral in any direction that you want and trim things off if it's too high or anything like that. It makes it really easy to do this type of thing, and it really stretches out how far you can take those stickers, which is really nice, especially if you don't have a ton of stickers to go into a particular spread. In this one, I did do a couple of unique things for that upper area, in that when we get to Sunday, I'm going to try and cover up more of that red that's underneath. I'm going to cut the florals specifically so it can go underneath the Sunday, and because these are removable stickers, or you can move them around, it's no big deal to pick up that Sunday to place it underneath. And then I put a pine cone underneath there as well. I didn't want the whole pine cone because it was going to make it lumpy, so I did cut that in half to make it a better fit. And it also gives me half a pine cone to use someplace else if I want to. I also pulled in some of this silver deco at the top just to give it a little sparkle up there. It was really cute, and it helped me use up some of these leftover stickers that I just had around. I wasn't going into a new sticker sheet or anything. A lot of these were freebies that I had gotten from different shops, and a lot of times they'll coordinate quite nicely together. Next, I was picking out what washi I wanted to use at the top. Originally, I was thinking about the present washi, but because of the colors of all of the florals at the top, I decided to go with the pink washi just to make it all coordinate a little bit nicer. Then I'm pulling in some of Mandy Lynn's little icons for the weather at the top.
Saturdays is not a Mandy Lynn's icon. I was using up, again, leftover stickers that I had, and so I wanted to make sure everything was there, and I felt like the sticker, even though I can't remember what shop it's from, coordinated pretty nicely. I also showed you there what fountain pen inks I'm going to be using. So I have my Pilot penmanship, which is just inked up with a black Pilot ink, and then I also have a Pilot vanishing point, which I have with Deatramentus Document Green, which looks really nice with this particular kit. Now we're going to go about putting in all of my daily tasks, like appointments and that kind of thing. And I am pulling in some Coffee Monsterz Co stickers. I felt like they went with this kit really nicely. And so that was a last minute decision I made just to kind of add a little bit of personality, I think, to the spread. So I'm going through and just putting all of the appointments that I have, like I have a massage on Monday. I do that once a month for myself. On Tuesday, my van has to get new tires. It's snowing up here, and we realized that my front tires were bald, so are quote legally bald. So I needed to replace those. And then my kids have concerts this week because we're in that Christmas season. I have kids that are in high school and middle school as well as college, and so we just have to coordinate those things. So we had a band concert this week as well as a choir concert. They actually happen to be back to back, which I found kind of funny. And then I'm going through and doing all the other things that I needed. I realized that on my calendar, my therapist has just switched what day we do therapy. So I needed to switch that. That's part of the reason I do these plan with me's, is because even though I have everything in my digital calendar, I really need to see it wrote down to see what things need to change, because there's always things that get overbooked or are in the wrong place, and I don't always notice it until I'm doing my layouts here. On Friday, we do have a half day for the kids. I'm excited about that. I don't know why we have a half day, but it's okay. It's all good. Friday is also the day where I do my check-ins with all of my family members just to make sure everything's going well and all of that. So that's what the check-in day script is about. Now I am going to come back and do this differently because I don't like the way that it ended up looking. We also had a hockey game on Friday that we're going to go to. So I marked that with a little skating guy that I thought was really cute. Saturday is always really busy, but this one's exceptionally busy with the fact that I have a breakfast with a friend, as well as there's a figure skating show. So my daughter used to figure skate. She no longer does, but she still has a lot of friends that do. So we want to go and support them. And then all my sisters will be in town, and we have kind of a craft night planned for that. So I have that going on as well. On Sunday, I'm taking someone to the airport, and it's also the end of the college semester. So I do have 2 kids that are taking college classes. And so that's important for me to note because our schedules change when that happens. And then after I got that done, what I do is I go through and I do all of the more flexible type things. So at the bottom, I put in a meal script, and we're putting in dots so I can do my meal planning. I haven't done that yet because it's before Sunday, and I usually do it on Sunday. So I'll sit down and look at what's on sale, what kind of times and what things we have going on. Like I know Wednesday and Thursday, we're not going to have much time for dinner. So it needs to be a quick and easy meal. It might even end up being takeout on those days, and that type of thing. Then I'm going through and putting in all of the weekly tasks that I need to happen, like picking up the groceries. I'll give myself a couple of tidy ups or cleaning scripts with checklists, that type of thing, laundry, all the necessary household things that I'm in charge of it that need to happen, because otherwise I might schedule other things on top of them. It happens quite often. But they are so important that we need to make sure that they get done. Then I'm going through, and like on Sunday, I always do a reset day, and I give myself a checklist for that because it's all the necessary things that I need to get done in order for the coming week to function really properly. On the sidebar, which I did last, I'm going ahead and putting in a sleep tracker. I absolutely adore her sleep trackers, by the way, as well as 2 of the habit trackers. I'm going to use those for my social media because I am doing Vlogmas, so I'm posting every day, and I'm also trying to post on Instagram every day, so that'll help me keep track of that. As well as at the top, I did put in the this week script, and I am putting a couple of dots in there for tasks that I know are going on this week. Like the top one, I put one of Mandy Lynn's little cars there because my son's car blew a head gasket, and so we're coordinating car stuff this week as well as working on the car. Emily needs to catch up on her schoolwork. She was sick this last week, so I need to make sure that I'm on top of that task. I'm making sure that gets done. I also made a gratitude log there at the bottom. I just used a mile liner to cut across there and give myself a dividing line. And then at the very bottom, I pulled in some habit trackers from Coffee Monsterz Co. They were left over from a Halloween kit, so I wanted to go ahead and use them up. And now as a final step, I'm going through and I'm adding more of those florals in to kind of coordinate the whole kit together so that I don't just have florals at the top and nowhere else, because then it just kind of stands out weird. So we're going through and I'm just taking some of the different florals. I did move a couple of things when I was doing this as I realized, oh, I have a lot of things on this day and maybe it would be better if I spread them out a little bit. And I'm just adding in those little florals as well as a couple more pieces of the deco from the kit to add more decorative elements where I felt I had space for them. I also had forgotten that I had a second place with dots, so I went ahead and put dots for my gratitude, which I thought turned out really nice. And I also added in a couple of scripts that I had. So it all ended up being really, really cute, and I'm super happy with this spread. If you guys have any questions about anything, go ahead and leave them down below. Anyhow, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tune in tomorrow for our next video. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, probably goal setting, but anyhow, until next time, I'll see you real soon.